Well, my younger self would wonder why I'm not in some stage, great or small, of cardiac arrest out there. That's intense. You never get used to that. Nope. Well, it's sort of, to me, reminds me a little bit of the 80s era Amblin films that were, they weren't bifurcated. Like, they weren't for either kids or for adults. They're just for everyone. Like, everyone loved them. Kids related to the kid in the movie, and the adults completely related to the adults, and vice versa. So, like this guy right here. No, we get the role because he's an amazing actor. It didn't hurt that he knew every line of Deadpool and could mimic me at the drop of a hat. But yeah. They're always, the movies I produce are always movies that I have to do, or I have to get made, or I need to make for some reason. So this was a story that I really needed to tell, and that requires producing it. You sort of have to get involved in every nano detail, and it's, Well, I have like a lot of people, I have a very complicated relationship with my late father, and I was looking to do this exact type of story, and at this last second I pulled out of a movie that was sort of touching similar ground in order to do this, just because everything about this was so much stronger and ready to go. So I think it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more vulnerable, really. I mean, the characters, I'm a little bit more vulnerable in the movie because it's speaking to events that have really happened to me. Not the time travel part, but certainly, the issues that I've had with my family and my father in particular, and you never get that time back, and so I sort of wanted to tell a story about the stories we tell ourselves, and that was pretty exciting.
Buddy, why are you worried so much? This is where it all ended up. As horrible as it ever got, this is how you end up. I just think ultimately the movie is just about what's important in life, and what's important is the relationships that we have with the people that we love, and we get caught up in all these other things, but when it really push comes down to shove, it's really how are relationships, in what state are they, and are we living in a way that is honoring them? Well, I got a bunch of teenagers who are basically putting together the biographies, and to send them off in the world in a good way. I think it's important for parents to make sure that they sort of acknowledge what was hard about a kid's growing up, and make amends and give them a good way to move on. I just thought it was incredibly well written and very moving, and I thought Lewis is a really complex guy who is balancing his ambitions and his relationship to his family, like a lot of us are doing. And he gets a chance to make it right with his son, who they both sort of lost out on his childhood. Yes, me and Jen are back together again.
What was it like to have her back?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, we did 13 going on 30. It was like the beginning of our careers. Everything was just getting started. And then we went on and had these families and had kids and had, a career, and we reunited in the most beautiful way, and that's this movie.
It's so exciting. I can't think, I'm just so thrilled to get to watch the movie, because I love the movie so much. I can't wait to watch it and see it with all my buddies. Where we are, what's going on? I think she would think it was pretty silly. I don't think that I don't, there's a part of me that can't take it seriously now, and I think I would have felt the same as a little kid, but it's pretty spectacular.
That's pretty.
This really is, the beauty about this movie is that all the trappings of it, the action, which is so fast-paced but never gory, it's so vivid but never scary. It's just really exciting to watch, and that's great for kids. The humor is there, but it's not so funny that it all comes from a really real place, because it's Ryan and Walker. But what's so special about it is that at the center of it is this beautiful drama and this beautiful, just heartfelt story. It's about how love transcends. It's whether it's romantic love or parental love. Oh, I didn't even have to read the script to know that I loved it and was so excited to do it. The minute I talked to Sean, I said, "You don't even have to tell me anything else. I'm in. I'm in."
And there's Mark Ruffalo.
I
This
know.
is a huge reunion.
I know, it's
we
so
are
exciting.
so thrilled.
Yeah, thank
How
you.
much are you?
How you doing, baby? I mean, it's been like 2 weeks, and you're actually taller. What are you wearing? I mean, you know what's weird? Is that we've literally talked about the premiere of this movie as long as I've known you, and we're here.